The Lajpat Nagar Central Market is one of the places where people come from across Noida, Delhi, Gurgaon, the entire NCR region to shop. But there are problems galore. The first problem is parking problem. There's massive parking problem in and around the Lajpat Nagar area. There's also the problem of hawkers. One can see hawkers sitting at various places, and the third big problem is of encroachment. Most of the people believe the lanes are pretty wide, but it's the encroachment which is making it extremely difficult for people to either park the cars or to walk around. This is what they want the sitting councillors and those who win to look at. It's something which has been bothering them for the past many years, and they are hopeful this MCD election will change these things and these three problems will be solved in days to come. When one speaks about Lajpat Nagar, obviously we talk about the Central Market, the very famous place where almost every day thousands come to shop. There are problems galore. We'll speak with the residents, we'll speak with those who have been doing business for almost 50 years in Lajpat Nagar. What are the problems that they face and how important are the municipal elections for them, for the problems that all those people who come here to shop face and all those people who've been staying here for many years? What are the main pain points that they feel? We start the conversation to understand and to dive deep into the importance of MCD in the national capital. We'll start by asking you for how long you have been staying in Lajpat Nagar, and have you seen the area develop, especially from a municipal point of view over the past few years?
Yeah, we have been staying for last around 40 years plus now here. We have been in the market for 60 years as a working, staying for 40 years now. The problems are still the same. They have increased by manifold. The parking problem, the traffic problem, the patri on the roads, it's always increasing only. Now the things have gone up to, like, for rental there are all miscreants staying in small houses and all those kind of things. So nothing has changed, whereas it has increased manifold.
So you're saying nothing has changed, problems have increased manifolds. Do you believe the councillor needs to work really hard, whoever wins this time?
You know, the problem starts with the thought process. The councillor candidate is actually a party worker. They consider themselves as party leaders. Party leaders are meant to run the country, not these municipal councillors. They consider themselves as leaders and they vanish after elections. It has to be a party worker who works at grassroots level, who's originally a social worker. This time, I think we are fortunate to have leaders from two parties who come from a politically very well-versed backgrounds, from political families who have political experiences and have worked for the public in last so many years. Let's hope things get better this time.
So you're hoping the things get better this time. Do you believe the sitting councillor did anything good for the market and for those who stay here?
Zilch, nothing. Nothing was done. And rather, except the small area, he did some beautification there. But that also got a lot of pain to the people because it took lot time. And but this time we are very hopeful because this is the first time we've got. It will be very sad whosoever loses because both the candidates have got a history. Their performers have been in past, and we know that the future looks brighter for us this time.
You're saying the future looks brighter. You know, if you have to talk about 3 or 4 main problems Lajpat Nagar as a whole is facing. So, on top of your head, what is the problem Lajpat Nagar faces?
I think major problems from the last several years, main problem is one is parking, one is ready patri, encroachments, and third one is just all chaos on the roads. Just due to rickshawalas, unmanaged traffic from the basically institutions, and that is increasing day by day. From the last so many years I've been looking at it, it's increasing day by day, and nobody is doing the work of its own, and everybody is putting on different shoulders. That's his job, that's his job. That's why the work is not being done. And I think any party who should come this time should have got the intent to do. These problems are just very basic problems which can be removed within 10 to 15 days. But somebody should have that intent to do. This is my only request to the party.
So, you know, he's talking about the fact the problems can be solved. There are many problems, they can be solved. Do you believe the intention is not there? And do you also believe the clash between the party the MLA and the councillor. Do you think that also is a major problem?
Yeah, that's a major problem. But both the councillors who are fighting here are from the political background, and they have a very good standing in Lajpat Nagar and the areas. And whoever comes, I wish them they should work for the beautification of the market, for the cleanliness of the market, and to tackle all the problems regarding the traffic and everything. And my wish is Mr. Marwa or Mr. Malhotra, whoever comes, or the other thing, he should come with a vision to beautify this market and make it as an example for the whole Delhi.
So you're saying the problems should be solved, and this should become an example. Do you still believe there's a clash between the MLA and the councillor, because of which a lot of times we are seeing things are not working, especially when we talk from a municipal point of view?
Yes, you are right. But both are councillor. One, they were from Congress. They are shifted to, one is shifted to the Aam Aadmi Party, other shifted to the BJP. So this time we both the candidates are from the same constitution, from Lajpat Nagar. He was a ex-MLA, and the Subhash, who is standing for the councillor, he was councillor, and his wife was also councillor. He has worked for the market. But main we wanted whoever comes. The thing is mess created by this Pattiwala. I wanted that they should take care of this. Then the second thing, you must have heard 8 months back, the Delhi government has announced that we will beautify 5 markets in the Delhi, and this on that 5 market, one is central market Lajpat Nagar also. So they haven't done anything. So I wanted whoever comes, so they look after this to modify, uplift this market.